Hey guys, what is up? It's Easy Plumbing. I said this a while back that once I got a proper 4.5 gallon diaphragm for the Glenco, that I would do a test on it. Well, not test, but flushes on it with the proper 4.5 gallon diaphragm. So I know most people know this, but some people may not. These toilets are made for 4.5 gallons, not 3.5 gallons. So here is a flush on full power. It flushes better on the proper water usage. One problem though I noticed with the Athwal and the Glenco a little bit, but not as much with the Kingston on this diaphragm, I don't know why that is that I think this diaphragm likes to stay open longer than it should on the Athwal and the Glenco. And I think it's using actually like 5 gallons or a little bit more than it should, whereas on the Kingston I feel like, maybe it's the way the water passages are designed in the toilet, but it definitely likes to stay open a little bit longer. So, but this time it didn't. But we used up about all the water in the tank, so I'm going to turn the pressure down. Now, when I turn the pressure down, it fixes it. But I'm going to turn the pressure down a little bit. Not much, though, just a little bit. And we'll do more flushes. All right, guys, I've turned the pressure down. I don't know how long I've given the tank to fill up, but here's a flush. That used up about all the water in the tank, but that's about 4.5 gallons. Now I'm going to turn the pressure down just a little bit more. That was about the same though. I don't think I turned it down as much as I should have, but I did turn it down a little bit more just now. So yeah. This toilet is really awesome. I want to try and get a black seat for this toilet and a black seat for the Athwal. And that way I have a black seat on both of these. I think it would look really cool. Also, I think I'm going to put some epoxy on this crack right here because the Athwal has a minor crack that just needs to be fixed. It's not that big of a deal, but I want to fix it. So we're going to do that. So I'm going to give this a few minutes to build up pressure. There's the wall hung Maxwell. I still got to do tests on that, but I got to find a good tank for it, and I have to buy one, which I don't want to buy one right now, so you probably won't see tests on this for a while. Here's the water guard, Kingston water guard. This is the 91 Kingston water guard. I love to keep this logo in good condition because that way, for some reason, I had to tighten the spud a lot on this thing to keep it in place. Don't know why, but it was loosening up. But I don't think it's too much pressure though, because the Athwal obviously has its spud tightened way tighter, and it's fine. And it's been like that for ages. So, and the Glenco probably does too. So. Thought I'd show you the loader. Here's another flush. So yeah, we used up all. That's one problem with this diaphragm, is that you got to give the tank so much time to pressure up and fill up. Otherwise, you'll use up all the water. But that's about 4 to 4.5 gallons. So I'll turn the pressure down just a little bit more. I find that you're more likely to get exact water usage on lower pressures. So I just turn the water pressure down a little bit. So yeah, there's the Compton tank and the Compton right there. There's the lid for the Compton, and again, this is my usual just scrap metal. I got this refrigerator door and this. I also got a refrigerator I'm taking to the scrap yard and a few other things. Like I said, scrap in my area is about 8 cents per pound, so I'm trying to collect as much as I can so I can make some money off of scrap metal. That's at least what the scrap yard I go to pays, is about 8 cents a pound. But I just gotta say, the Glencos are not only rare, but they just look really cool. They look so cool. I'm so glad Toilet Productions found this and gave it to me. It's just really awesome. Would have been even cooler if it was a standard Glenco from like the 60s, but this is still really awesome. And I need to repaint my setup with the waterproof paint. And I plan to do that soon, so yeah. But it's held up pretty well, considering it's had a lot of water on it, so yeah. Got some toilet parts right here. One thing I don't like about tilt valves is that the freaking chain breaks so easily. But honestly, it flushes just as well. The Compton flushes just as well with the flush tower, so I'm keeping that in. I want to try and install the Compton sometime soon in my new house, because I got another bathroom I might want to install the Compton in. Even so, it's going to be pulled out once I move out of that new house, which I probably won't be anytime soon, but I'm taking it with me pretty much everywhere I move, as with all my toilets pretty much. So yeah, but I'm going to try and install my Compton sometime if I can. Not in this house, but the house I'm living in now. See what I mean about lower pressures? It tends, I think that's also because it tends to flush slower on lower pressure. I'm gonna turn the pressure down even more, see how weak we can get it. So I got it almost all the way down, but not quite all the way. Like I said a few videos back, these will probably all be going back into storage soon. I just got them out to do tests with, and because I wanted to. But they'll probably all be going back into storage shortly. Like I said, I may put the Compton in sometime. Obviously, I can't put it in my bathroom because I have a wall-hung toilet in my bathroom. But there is another bathroom that I might be able to put the Compton in at the new house. So, yeah. Just gonna give this a little bit of time. Actually, we might just flush it like this. Also, one thing I found out about this Glenco is one of the siphon jets on one side is actually bigger. So it actually, that's part of the reason it flushes a little bit different than a normal Glenco, is because one of the siphon jets is actually bigger. So yeah. But I'm gonna turn the pressure all the way up again. And I'm gonna flush it again, and just as soon as the pressure builds up. So yeah. Just gonna give it a minute for the pressure to build up. This doesn't have food in it, but we're using this at the other house, so. Oh, dang it. I forgot I don't have a pressure gauge on this setup. I need to get one though. But it's fine though. It's not that big of a deal. Pipe's just letting a little bit of water drip out. Don't know why it's dripping out right there, but always does. Yeah, now we'll do one more full power flush. I think that's about 4 gallons of water, but it uses up the water in the tank every time I flush it, if I do it at this power. But that's about the same amount of water. So that is it. Thank you for watching.